There is something very unsettling about the Delaque. Something that makes the skin of honest and even dishonest citizens crawl, while other clan houses proudly proclaim their strength, screaming their dominance to all who will listen. Delaque silently waits and watches, leaving others to wonder what dark thoughts the House of Secrets harbors. Many myths surround the Delaque, though it is widely known that long ago the house sold its soul to Lord Helmar in exchange for a special place among his servants. Acting as Lord Helmar's eyes and ears below the wall, they siphon information from those places and peoples beyond the reach of his more conventional agents. For a steady supply of information, the house enjoys trade contracts, desirable hive districts, and off-world technology. It is said that while the other clans struggle for the spoils of their world, House Delaque plays a larger game, its sights set firmly upon joining the ranks of the noble houses. Of course, all of this is a story told by the Delaque themselves, so is more than likely a lie. The truth is that the stream of secrets flows not upward towards the Imperial House, but in the other direction. Long ago, the house uncovered a great and terrible truth of the Helmar line, something buried by centuries of revisionist histories and the shifting ash of Necromunda. Wise and cunning even then, the masters of Delaque secured the secret before showing their hand at the Imperial House, shattering its truths into fragments and hiding them across the face of Necromunda. Unable to extinguish the upstarts without bringing this terrible secret to light, Helmar instead struck a deal to bestow his favor upon the Delaque, even as he continued to wage a shadow war against them. And yet, for all the grains of truth found within these tales, they are mined from a well of falsehoods, and so this too is likely a lie. In reality, the Delaque hold their position not through their skill as spies, nor because of ancient debts unpaid, but because they are something far stranger than any might imagine. Though indigenous life on Necromunda is all but extinguished, some say that there are things buried deep beneath the hives that endured the destructive millennia of mankind's occupation. It is whispered that the Delaque are in league with some of these creatures, or perhaps they are their descendants, having found a way to hide in plain sight among the interlopers to their world. It is a notion so outlandish that only the truly insane believe it. But of course, this does not mean it is not true, which is just as the Delaque intend. For if everything is possible, then everything is a lie. The house and its gangs thrive upon these dark rumors and tales, using falsehoods as a blade with which to carve up their enemies. Everything about them reinforces the use of obfuscation as both shield and sword, from the lenses that hide their eyes to the long cloaks that conceal an assassin's armory of tools. Lined with holsters and hides, these long cloaks ensure a ganger is seldom without a blade or other weapon close to hand. A ganger's coat is also a mark of their status within the gang, and as they rise in rank and skill, they will add more layers and linings towards it. The oldest and most powerful among the Delaque are veritable magicians of war, the folds of their stormcoats hiding a murderous trinket for every occasion, each one available at the flick of a wrist. The hideouts of a Delaque gang are as mysterious and evasive as the gangers themselves. Often locals won't even know that the silent strangers lurk in their midst, in the walls between domes, in the hidden and forgotten ducts that link hive levels, or beneath the creaking grated floors of hab markets. Sometimes the signs of nomadic Delaque camps can be found. Always on the move, the gangs mark out their territories with obscure symbols, recognizable only to others of their house, each scrawled sign letting the Delaque know what to expect from locals, where goods may be scavenged, or if secure bolt holes are nearby. To a Delaque gang, their territory is often everywhere and nowhere, the men and women that support them doing so unwittingly, thinking their goods are going to their masters, when in fact they end up in the gang's deep pockets. Understandably, the stories surrounding most notorious Delaque gangs are often contradictory. Names change in the telling, or are purposefully altered, and the gangs do much to spread rumors, claim responsibility for the deeds of others, or discredit truthful accounts with layers upon layers of lie. Even among this tapestry of falsehood, some Delaque gangs and their leaders are infamous enough to shine through like pinpricks of light, piercing the hive groove. Eos Three Nails, and the bloody left-handed palm print left upon his victims, is a trademark recognized from the mercantile domes of Hive Primus to the corpse halls of Hive Mortis, missing 2 of its 5 fingers. The gory mark and distinctive overgrown nails and scarred palm print is often the only evidence of the assassin's work. That the great houses, clans, and gangs believe Eos is a Delaque is often taken as a compliment by the house, though none among the Star Chamber have ever uttered the killer's name. Some believe that Eos is not just one ganger and their gang, but many, and there are a secret Delaque cult of killers that carry around the severed hand of their founder, the real Eos, having died long ago. Information, misdirection, and manipulation are as important to Delaque gangs as killing. In fact, those such as Necromunda and the children of the Augur deal in much as secrets as they do in death. Of all the info brokers of Hive Archopolis, Necromunda has cultivated a reputation for knowing just what needs to be known, and is always ready to trade if the price is right. It is said that the Hall of Lies, where the truth will cost you, is run by Necromunda's gang. Certainly, those who cross the tail peddlers or bring violence into the hall can find their information turned bad, dark rumors leading them to danger, or trusted allies turning on them because of mistruths. The strangest of all the Delaque gangs to stalk the hive depths is without doubt the Covenant of Shadows, a collection of dead names, ancient deeds. The Covenant keeps alive the memory and infamy of the heroes of the house. Yomak the Eyeless, the ghost of Gothrul, and the Shiver Twins are just some of the personas donned by the gang sworn to keep the Covenant. No matter where upon Necromunda the gang resides, or which masters it nominally pays tribute to, when the Covenant calls, they become the great gang leaders and warriors of old. So complete is this transformation, gang members changing their personalities, and even their faces. It is whispered they are a cabal of psychers, who literally channel the dead.